Yo, what is good? My every people, what is good, yo? Oh my god. It has begun. Black Clover is back, and this episode looked quite amazing if I say so myself. Um, I was really not expecting anything from this, and what do I get? Some pretty interesting popping off stuff with Asta pretty much showcasing his new control and pretty much how much he'll be able to do in the future coming up here with everything we've seen so far. It's pretty clear that Asta is one of, if not the strongest uh, fighter when it comes down to close range combat that they have. And not to mention, my man is still like pretty much ready to fight anybody. Like there's no one I've seen that Austin's not like, okay, let me just let me just go handle this guy, you know. So I really do like what they're doing with these characters. Um, to be fair, this week's episode wasn't the greatest. Like let's get this out of the way. Asta's new look, absolutely sick. Looks ridiculously dope and good. Um, but on that same note, everybody else this week pretty much was useless, right? Like they had no actual use to them really. And that's easily due to just how much stuff popped off in general, like how much stuff actually was taking place. Um, and Asta, of course, being the person that he is always going to be jumping in first, so it makes sense that it looked like he pretty much handled the situation all by himself. So, as things go, Asta's probably going to really be the saving grace to all of this. If you look, there's not a lot of people that can even get close, but Asta also just proved that regardless of the situation he was in and regardless how close he was to actually losing and not being capable of doing anything, um, he pulls it out. He literally clutched it out somehow within the last couple of seconds he needed to. And that's kind of another big plot device for him is he was poisoned and he straight up drained the poison out of himself, you know. So not only did he drain it out of himself, he then could use it as a weapon against his enemies. So I honestly don't know who is going to be able to even touch Asta at the end of the day. Like, besides these three people that we see at a table, who's clearly the devils that are uh, running the show. So we'll see what they can do as a whole. But regardless, Reincarnated as a Slime just dropped the episode, but it's a huge recap episode, which I'm totally fine with at this point. Like, I did want to watch the show and record it for y'all, but I don't have enough time as it is, and it's straight up a recap episode, so I got pretty lucky there. I gotta set an alarm and start going to sleep earlier and waking up earlier because ever since anime disappeared for the little bit of time it did, your boy was definitely sleeping in too much because I had no reason to be up. I was going to drop a video later that night. So now that we're back in the groove, I got to be waking up a lot earlier and I'll try to get these videos out to you at a more convenient time. So with all that being said, everybody, hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I'm definitely hyped Black Clover's back and just seeing this animation, just seeing Asta's new outfit, his new style, as you will, we're we're seemingly in for a treat, man, and it's gonna be a wild ride. let's just hope Black Clover keeps going quite a bit, even though we're about to see like we're about to see one of the biggest things happen that we've ever seen in the show. But we can still hope that something even bigger can come down the line and shock us. So, with all that being said, everybody, take care, have an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.